Okay, so hey guys. Basically, I just wanted to talk to you guys. I feel like this is my only alone time right now. Like it's been so hectic. Currently, I'm in Chicago right now. Today's my 22nd birthday, which is why you can see the balloons. Um, but I just wanted to talk about just this is like a little life update, things that's been going on. I feel like I need to tell you guys my experiences. I have a pimple. And excuse this horrible yellow lighting right now. I'm in a hotel right now because it's gonna get lit later on. Um, but I just want to catch you guys up on like a couple things going on in my life or whatever. Um, yeah, so let's see. Okay. And excuse the noise, that's the air conditioner on right now. So if you could hear that, I apologize. Um, I'll try to speak loud. First, I'll start off with MTV True Life. I was approached by a model or a socialite, I don't know what you want to call her. Her name is Brittany Sosa. So we filmed, or I got filmed with her in a scene for True Life, for MTV True Life. I guess they're revamping the show. They said I could talk about it. So I did that maybe like at the beginning of the year. And that was really cool. It was a really cool experience. It made me wanna really, get into like maybe reality TV or like I don't know. It just made me like it put pressure on me to like want to do something. Also, that experience was like crazy. Basically, like had really bad anxiety before the day of shooting, and I like almost wanted to back out, and that's how bad my anxiety was, and so the producer called me and was like, "You can't do that. There's like thousands of dollars going into production, and just they flew all the way from LA, I think, and it's like." I understand that because when I do photo shoots, I hate when people, or not that I hate, but it can be really annoying when people cancel on you, especially like right before. So I understood where she came from, and it honestly was just me having to just face my anxiety, which I know a lot of people have and a lot of face with and have to face. So that was like really, really hard, but it's something that I felt like I needed to push myself through, and it was a really good experience. So there was that. But yeah, so hopefully, um, they said it's supposed to air in the summer. In the summer, it's not a big scene. It's just me meeting her downtown, and we're shooting. Hopefully, they portray me as like a good person or whatever. But I'm excited. So True Life, MTV. My family was so supportive, and they were like excited. Um, which brings me to my next thing was I did a photo shoot of this girl named Mindy. She's a model, um, and she had Good American send her. And if you don't know, Good American is Chloe's clothing line. Sent her clothes, I guess to promo or to I don't know what for, but so we shot in them and we posted the photos, which got both Good American's attention, which they were like sending me heart emojis on Instagram DM, which I will insert those pictures here, right here. And then Khloe Kardashian actually, like, in a random time of the day, liked my photo, and I cried because I know it's not a big deal or whatever, but it's like this little, like, we all want like a sort of acknowledgement of like the work we're putting into things. So that was really cool, and to have her like the picture was really cool, and it's like the Kardashians, so it's like it's really crazy. And then also back to the True Life thing, that for that episode, it's I want to be a Kardashian, or it's Kardashian based. So I'm like, my name is like, I need to sink my hooks in and just get all that I can. Um, let's see. So I'll post those. Um, Miami. I went to Miami, and I did a shoot with my friend Michelle and her boyfriend, and it was really fun. And the reason I'm talking about it, I know people don't care, but it's like it's just, one of those things that I'm proud of, that I drove all the way to Miami and I stayed with them and we had fun and we shot. And Michelle, she's a good friend of mine. Um, she works down in downtown Orlando. She's a bartender, but like, I don't know. It just felt like something that it's like an achievement of mine to be able to shoot in another city, and like the photos came out really good, and I'm really proud of her. And hopefully we work together more, so I can put that picture there too. Um, the next thing I want to talk about is kind of like uh, a more sad situation. So I, mm, okay. So um, not recently. It's been a month already, a month and a half. Um, but I was jumped. So I was talking to this photographer. We were talking for a while, and we um we had talked for a while, and essentially decided to shoot, but then it just, because scheduling, it never happened. And we had mutual friends. We have mutual people that we know in Orlando of each other. I really don't know him that well, but I know we have mutual friends. So we never got to shoot, and then around April we started talking again. The only thing is, this time the conversation was more than just like being business and photo shoot. It was other things that I'm not going to get into detail, but were tied into it. And essentially, the he acted to be like something that he wasn't, and or I don't know if he is, or whatever the case may be, but I feel like that's not even the point. I went to go, originally had planned to shoot during the day, but then convinced me to shoot at night, because then maybe we could get really good night pictures. And so we shot at night, and basically the whole incident was, this person lied to me. They tricked me into believing something that they were and they were not. And so we were shooting somewhere we weren't supposed to be shooting, which that is a lesson I know. Like, you shoot at your own risk as a photographer, and if you find a really cool location that you want to shoot at, and it's, off guard, and it's like not public space, private property, like, you take the risk of getting arrested or getting, something, or people have dogs and like they can, bite you or whatever, or just dangerous places. So I took that risk, and I understand that, and that's something that I realized that I wish I would have been smart about. But he lied to me, and essentially he jumped me. He had a person ready for me. So so I'll tell you a little bit. We were walking out of the house that we were in. We were in a house, and as I'm going out the door, I get hit in the head by a 2x4, repeatedly, and then get so scared, and I'm just running for my life, because at my first instinct, I didn't think it was him. I had trust in this person that I didn't know that it wasn't him. And then coming to find out, it was him, because he was chasing after me. And then so when I found that out, I got mad. We fought, scrapped, a whole thing. They ended up stealing all my stuff. My laptop broke, and it was just having something you really care about be taken away from you, and like just trust in people, and just like how people could do this in the recklessness, I think was really hard for me. But my family was there for me, and they really came through for me in my moment of need. All those things are materialistic things, but my family wanting me to be safe is something that that couldn't be replaced. So luckily I was okay. It might be a little graphic, but I'll insert some pictures right here, of the incident. I did go to the police. I went to the police, but I called my best friend, and I didn't want to call the police at all. I was just scared and out of my mind, and it's nothing I wish on anybody. Physically, I'm okay. I feel like I'm past that. I'm a big boy, whatever. Like, it's not, you can grow from that, but like the mentalness of not being able to trust people, and just not being able to have like a relaxed face and relaxed, energy, sucks. That you have to be on guard. um so I'm much better now. I actually was gonna make a video talking about it closer to when it happened, but I knew I was gonna be a hot mess, and I feel more at ease with it now and stronger. And my sister, my whole family, they really came through for me, and it made me realize the importance of your family. And you may get annoyed with them and you want to push them away and do your own thing, but they're there for you at the end of the day. um, and they love you regardless. They'll do anything for you, even if it means them, something happening to them, which I don't want. But they they're down for you, so that's really good that I have that. Um, so that happened, and that kind of set me off a little bit on just as far as like my photography and just like my life, what I should do. I will say though that prior to that, I was in a really, 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 really dark headspace where I was depressed. I honestly was really depressed. Trying to find I was trying to work, and it was trying to work, and it just wasn't. I would like struggle to go to work. I would make up lies. I would just not go to work just because I couldn't deal with it. I felt like I couldn't even look at people just because I was so depressed that I was being fake, this fake happy that I was tired of being, and like having to like make people make people feel good when you don't feel good. It's really hard to keep that up, and I've been doing that for a while. I do suffer from depression and anxiety, but I believe, I would love to go to therapy for it, but I believe ultimately only you can pull yourself out of that. And me and my best friend talk about this all the time. And if it wasn't for her, like just me venting to her and her venting to me, I think that helped out a lot. So during that time, I'm glad that I had her, and it really made our friendship closer than what it already is. Um, but yeah, it was like just depression and anxiety that I was going through, and then with this tragic event happening, I basically hit a two-way road, and I was like, I can either let this cripple me and just be weak and fall into my own, darkness, or I can pick myself up again and just and realize that there could be worse things happening to me. And I'm nowhere am I saying that I'm 100% better. I'm obviously still day by day going, being positive. I definitely see my life more positive than it was. I feel more happy. I appreciate more. I just feel like, not that it needed to happen to me, but that was a really tragic event that just kind of put things into perspective. And I'm okay with it now. Um, but that brings me to, models that are shooting with photographers. Don't be scared to bring someone. Even if the photographer doesn't want you to bring someone, because it's at your own safety, and you just can't trust people. For people that ask me for photo shoots, I tell them, go ahead. They ask if they could bring their boyfriend, their mom. Go ahead. If you're really that good of a photographer, you're able to deal with the model, the client, and the plus one that they bring. It's all. I feel like photography has a customer service aspect in it, so you should be able to, talk to these people. So whenever you're going out to shoot, please take someone, even if it's during the day. You just never know, because unfortunately there are photographers that put bad raps for photographers, other photographers, and we just have to deal with it. And I constantly, that's my drive. I have to prove people that I just want to have fun. I want you to be comfortable, and I be able to shoot with you without you feeling like your life is at risk or anything like that. So that's that. Enough of the sad stuff. So, Chicago. Currently in Chicago right now, celebrating my 22nd birthday. It was an option between I'm back and forth I'm originally from Chicago, but I'm always back and forth. And I feel like I forever wanted to live here, and like that was always, as soon as I graduated, I wanted to move to Chicago. And now with that incident happening and just whole life, it's like I'm realizing what's the smart thing to do. And the smart thing to do is wait for your time. You'll know when it's your time. Save up money, and just, if something's good happening to you in one place, don't ruin it. Let that good happen to you. Don't try to force it somewhere else. which is what I was doing, but I'm all good now. I realize Chicago's always gonna be here, Florida's always gonna be there, so just gotta be somewhere that makes me happy and I'm in a good headspace. I think my mental stability is most important before anything else. So in a place that's more really positive for me is really good. Um, so yeah, that's that. I went to the Bad Bunny concert. I bought tickets for my sister's birthday, and I liked Bad Bunny, and then now like I'm obsessed. But I'll insert some video here. It was really good. Sorry that I'm like drained. It's been a long day. I've been drinking already. I went out to dinner with, I went to lunch with my grandma and my cousin, and I got some shots, birthday shots. So that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'll probably try to record stuff that I'm here in Chicago. I just want to put this up so I could just like recap with you guys. But yeah, that's it. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope all my models and people I fuck with are doing okay. If you need to talk, you can talk to me. If you have any questions, you can talk to me. Yeah, I'm just happy and I'm living life. But that's pretty much it. I wanted this video to be more high energy, but I don't think that's happening for me today because I get fucked up. So hopefully maybe I'll put in like some drunk clips at the end of this. But hope everybody's having a good day when I post this, and stay tuned for more content because I am backed up, and you could see all my work at Fearless Photography on Instagram. My website's down because that was too much, so that's pretty much it. I really want to start doing merch, so if anybody has any ideas or is really good at merch, reach out to your boy, that way we can collab. But yeah, basically that's it. So
Alex, you use all your energy?
Ay, cabe, qué chingada. Pendeja. Ay, me salí.
hold on. No.